So welcome everyone this evening to the Planning and Environment Committee 22nd of June. The first item of business on the agenda, which is why I'm opening the meeting, is to receive nominations and elect a chair for this committee.
Councillor John Boats.
Any other nominations? No other nominations?
No.
Serves you right. Sorry.
Everyone. No other nominations?
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Welcome back.
Thank you for that overwhelming. Right, let's move on seriously. We need to receive nominations and elect a deputy chair for the planning meeting.
That's Kevin.
Kevin, do you wish to?
Second.
Yeah, fine by me.
I said we wish to stand here.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, I'll still second.
Did balance.
Okay, shall we elect then Kevin to be the chair?
Yeah.
Okay, Colin.
Yeah.
Good. To receive apologies for absence.
None at all, Chair.
Okay. Before we move on to item 3, I welcome Councillor Shaw to a first planning meeting, and look forward to working with you over the next 12 months.
Welcome.
And don't forget to bring your psychiatrist report in. We've all had them.
Item 3, to note declaration.
Jenny,
Sorry.
and then apart from being the first to congratulate you on your recent election, congratulations. Do you think it'd be useful just to go around the table and introduce yourself?
Yeah, by all means.
Yeah.
Would you like to?
Yeah. So I'm Tony Mortimer, Crewe North Ward.
Kelly Murray, Crewe Central.
Yeah, John Rhodes, Crewe South.
Dennis Spain Francis, Crewe East.
Steve Hogben, Crewe West.
Lena Hogben, Crewe Central.
Thank you for the advocate.
We are.
This.
Paid from upstairs.
I normally, what we would normally do, I mean, I don't tend to go councillor or use first names, because I just think we try to get very serious points, but doing them more, as long as we get there. But occasionally it might well be, if we, in a different circumstances, I would say council. So if you don't mind, it just Vicky or Tony, or it's easy for me, because as long as I can see your name plate, I know,
He doesn't know who he is. But
Okay. So let's get on to being very serious now. So the agenda is sent out. Does anybody have any declarations of members' interest?
No.
No? Okay. For those that were present, can you confirm the minutes of the meeting that took place on the 18th of May?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Initial abstention. Okay. Thank you. Item 5, public participation. We don't create any members of the public. Have we had any letters from the public or anything? Nothing. Okay. Thank you. Right, we'll move on to item 6, which is to consider making a response to the following applications, and we'll take them in the order that they're down. Item 26/2104, which is 59 Smith Grove, and it's creating a high standing area which is fenced and gated to ensure safe transport of clients to and from car, etc.
That's his location. Tom's or their location. Yeah. So this is my block plan proposal.
Keep going. Can you just?
Yeah, I'm just
So
it's very good, is it?
That's it.
Shall we read? So,
Yeah.
1.8 metre high fence, is the top one there. Vertical boards both sides of the bed climbing. 1.8 metre by 90 centimetre gate with high level lock. New drop curve there, and bifold gates.
So basically taking the edge out, putting our stand in. What assumes will it say
Yeah.
for a client it would appear to be that would be probably
So what is the building? It's not a house, is it? If they've got clients.
no, it would appear that it might be a carer, isn't it? That comes up and down.
I think it's fish.
It's just making a house standing in part of the garden
Yeah.
so that they can get into the house easier, more, presumably safer for the
It is though, isn't it?
individual. And
It's ex-council, isn't it?
We've got space, it's not impacting, is it?
so there's no, and the height of those fences aren't. Just
Doesn't really affect anybody else, does it?
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
1.8.
6 foot.
Yeah.
okay. So is
It's fine, that is, yeah.
so no,
Google.
no comment.
No, I think it's fine.
There's nothing. It seems relatively
There's
straightforward.
plenty of space, it's not in anybody's way.
So we're okay with that?
Yeah, we are, yeah.
No comment.
Yes,
Yeah, no comment.
261931. 193 Bilton Road. Proposed new dwelling to the side of an existing house. Well,
Splits. That one again. Shall we start with the block plan? That's the proposed.
so 193 is existing. One next to it is the new build. 2-car. I suppose it's distance between the two, and whether anything overlooks.
So 193 is existing, that's there already, is it?
Yes, and then that proposed. Oh, it's gone.
Sorry.
That's all
Just
right.
going to change the street stances.
Yeah, that's existing, it's on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like good.
So it's just 193. That 195.
Because it's a semi, isn't it? So that,
That's what it looks like.
yeah, it is. So 193 and 194, that's a pair of semis.
Yeah.
So I put it on Google Maps.
Sorry. Changed it when you go.
193 is applying to build that house to its left as we look at
Yeah,
it.
on the
Isn't
map
it?
there, there's some space there. Yeah, it looks like
They
it.
must have had a
Yeah.
large plot of land.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
So it's really
Google
about
Map.
doing with sight lines, isn't it?
Yeah,
How close is that house
to next
to
door.
next door?
Yeah, that detached
And it
house.
does
that's
show
there.
on that there was a window at the side, and it gives you the angles
Yeah,
to look at it.
it's a little
and
bedroom.
that's
It's a
it.
little landing
Looks
window.
like it's
by the looks of
semi-detached
it.
house.
Yeah, that's semi-detached.
Yeah,
But the house that they're building is detached.
yeah, which is on the driveway, the plot by the looks of it.
Okay, I'm
On
looking at the
Google
wrong side.
Map. Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
yeah.
So it looks like that
Yeah.
would have been a large plot of land.
It is,
And
yeah.
they want to put another. Basically, it's an infill,
It is, yeah.
isn't it?
It's exactly an infill.
They're infill,
It's exactly an infill, yeah.
which it is almost.
And the window that they're referring to, I mean, according to this, it's only a tiny, looks like a landing window,
Did
opaque.
you get that okay?
Is this a new estate or is it?
No,
it's an
no,
established-
it's on the
it's
street,
established.
just it's at the head of the cul-de-sac.
So that
Between two properties.
Yeah, it's the original, like,
Mm.
old cottages,
Oh, right.
which
so
are
with a-
semis,
with a
and
big
then
garden, yeah.
he would have had this infill, like John
Yeah.
said, and then next door to that there's a modern, looks like 1980s built detached.
Oh,
Mm. but it shouldn't impact on that too much on the library. They have got buildings. I can't. Oh, it's their garage. So
Does it show how close this proposed detached house is to the what would presumably is 191, 189?
So the bit on.
I think it's just going to be the standard width by the looks of it, because I'm looking at this. There'll just be the standard amount. I think there's. That bit, yeah,
that's right.
yeah. Yeah, there it is.
Just for a comment, one of the problems that we face is that the drawings are not always to scale. So it can look that it's okay, but actually if it's a scale drawing, then it might not be.
Yeah.
So we can only go on that what that looks. So you have to look at. I mean, it looks. I mean, in our terms, it's 2 wheelie bins width.
It is, yeah, that's exactly it, John. Yeah,
That's
it is.
what that.
2 wheelie bin. That's
2
exactly
wheelie
it.
bins,
That's exactly
which
it.
some houses they build, there's only one between
Correct.
one between
Yeah,
the two.
that's right. Yeah.
So in that sense,
Yeah,
it is like that.
that's right. Yeah, that's exactly it.
But it comes back further.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Sorry, it doesn't come back much
building
further
line.
than that house.
Mm.
In fact, 193 comes back a lot further than.
Yeah, I wonder if they've allowed it because there's a garage right next to it. If you go onto like Google Maps, then the detached one has got a garage right there. So that's why they probably thought it's going to make no difference. Which it doesn't in a way. So it goes back, they would just go across their garage.
Can anyone see anything obvious in that?
Only because of the closeness, like you said, but that side window is just a tiny window. I mean, it might make that tall because then it would probably shed their light there, look. Because they would be relying on that light, wouldn't they?
Oh, it's only tiny.
Yeah, it's tiny that window, but their back door, when it comes up there, it's going to shade their kitchen a bit in turn. It will do a bit, but it looks like it's a frosted one anyway. I don't think it'd be.
It looks
like too bad. I don't. It's a tiny window. That
when we get back on track.
Isn't it? That's tiny.
Yeah.
It's when there's different stuff that's a little more. Yeah, because there's nothing on their side. And then they've got their garage there.
There you go. Yeah.
But so they've allowed the extended, like going beyond the building because there's that there anyway. So it wouldn't make any difference, would it? It goes a bit further to like the garage is there anyway, isn't it?
It is.
So that's probably why they allowed it. Because ordinarily they'd keep it to their building, wouldn't they?
Well, normally, it's really big.
Yeah.
200 now.
That's window.
Yeah, that's it. There we go. Yeah.
168.
Just
Well,
that's it. That's it. There's the
That's the other side.
Is that?
no. That's not
The other side of
the side. No,
That's it. That's right.
no, it was the right side. It was a bit further up. It's past the new house. Go backward. Yeah, don't know. Yeah, go further down. It's in between that. You're just coming into it now, look.
it's
Not turn around now. Now, there it is. There. That's it. That's it. So it's gone beyond the building line because there's a garage further down, look. So they probably allowed it.
Well,
It's just infill. I mean,
It's just an infill, yeah,
that's
like
all
John
it
says. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
infill.
Yeah.
So there's nothing.
No.
simple as that.
So-
They've got enough room,
so
because they've got driveway. It's not going to affect
Yeah.
that either.
So let's establish that. The house to the right is 193.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
The gap there, that whatever that was, and then you've got your mock Tudor.
That's it. Yeah. Which is like
And it's got an
1987.
infill.
Yeah.
And it's set back,
Yeah.
2 car parking
Yeah.
spaces. Would appear that.
Is that nothing from the people on the other side?
No, there's no comments, is there?
Oh, well,
I think it's fine.
Probably owns it.
if they don't,
Yeah.
if they don't, I don't see why we should.
Right, does anybody wish to make any comment?
I think it's all right. No comments. I like a no comment. Yeah.
Right. And we're back from the trip down Broughton Road. Shall we move on? Shall we move on to Broad Street? 253400, the bridge in 167 Broad Street, proposed new commercial kitchen. Now, if you remember, this was one of those that we made comment on the delegated, which was that, and we've looked at this twice before because it keeps changing the plans, and it looked. What we put is that they want to build an annex, and there's a number of objections from neighbours who live in Lime Street.
Oh yeah.
One wall abuts their property.
Yeah.
So we made comment along the lines of taking note of the residents,
That's right.
and also that we didn't want this building to in the future that could become a dwelling.
Yes, that's right.
Because if the pub doesn't, then that becomes a rented accommodation.
Yeah.
Then that could easily become another dwelling.
It could.
So we put on that the condition should be. This is our objection. But the condition should be that it shouldn't be turned into. Because it, by all accounts, they're saying it will be a takeaway at this moment. Well, we can only accept what that says, but experience suggests that it's separate. So let's just try and get a condition that says not to be turned into.
Yeah.
And I think all they've done actually in this, I think they've just put a chimney to exhaust the fumes of the kitchen.
Right. Yeah, because it was affecting. I remember because it was affecting the upstairs and everything. Yeah, and all the. Remember, yeah.
I think all they've done.
Yeah, that's
to your
right.
left there.
That's right.
Which is.
That's right.
When you read the comments, it said that they hadn't put any comments in reference to exhaust fumes. And
That's it. Yeah.
Exhaust fumes from the kitchen. So I think we should just put whatever we've written. I think that should just.
So it's obviously linked.
Just
Have they changed it? Have they amended it then too?
Yeah,
to make it better.
That's why they said it.
Just with the chimney, that's good.
Just that chimney.
Oh, they've done it. That's good.
Is it actually linked with the bridge in?
That's good then.
Yeah.
No, it's actually separation.
So it's nothing to do with the bridge in those next doors.
Well, yes, it is. It's sort of.
That's what I'm on about.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's separate. It's not abutting the building. It's actually separate, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
There's an alleyway there between the picture.
I think it's our buildings and they're knocking it down.
That's
why
it.
the
That's
person
the
in
other
Lime
thing.
Street
Yeah.
says, hang on, that could have some detrimental effect on my property. So, do we want to put anything extra or should we just
Well, if he's addressed that, that's what
I think we should do the same as we did last time. Make sure that it's not allowed to become a home habitat.
As long as it's not turned into residential.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what we need. We need to
Well,
stay, don't
yes.
we? Shouldn't be used in future as residential.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just, for the purposes of being into a new year, well, what we submitted was Crewe Town Council's Planning Committee remains supportive of concerns raised by residents related to the proposal and suggests that in the event of any application approval, a condition is necessary to prohibit future conversion of the annex into residential accommodation.
Yeah. That's well put. Yeah.
That's why I asked the question then.
So
As it is an annex to the parcel of effect, even if it's separating the bit, it's part of that business rather than
at this moment.
guest.
So are we okay then?
Yeah, we're all right. Yeah.
So Matt, we still object. No. Next one. Now this 261086, 23 Bright Street, change of use from C3 to C4, convert existing single dwelling to a 4-bed HMO.
We had this.
Again, this is one that we
had this.
made
Yeah,
comment
we
on.
did.
And if you remember, the way that they configured it
Yeah, you
is
couldn't
that,
get,
is
you
that the
couldn't get,
kitchen
could
was
you?
in the what we would call the front bedroom,
Yeah,
and you couldn't get through.
you couldn't
You
get.
couldn't get
You couldn't get from the
You
front
couldn't
door.
get out the back room, which
No.
is was the kitchen,
That's right.
without going outside the house onto the pavement.
That's
up
right.
the
Up
stairs.
the
to
stairs.
kitchen.
That's right.
But it didn't seem quite
No,
feasible.
it didn't. No,
And so the penny must have dropped somewhere along the line because
they've reconfigured the
they've
plans. haven't they?
reconfigured.
That's
And when we
all.
put up, it's one of them what we call on the back of a bus ticket, isn't it?
It is, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, it was.
Again, but
Let's have
It
a look.
flows.
Look, John. Right, okay, let's have a look. So now,
that's how they propose
oh, they've
now.
changed it, yeah, because
They've changed
yeah,
it.
because that's what we said, didn't we? Why is the kitchen not downstairs? It should be, shouldn't it?
So what they've done, they've moved. Bedroom 2 was the kitchen, wasn't
Yeah,
it? And then
that's it.
whoever
Used
lived
two
in
beds.
that way it says living would have to go out of the back door
That's
and
right.
into the kitchen
Yeah,
to get a grip. You
it was
know?
unbelievable, wasn't it?
Again, ill thought through, and it's just typical of them.
Yeah,
Because all they're looking at is, well, it's an angle that we can do this.
that'll
Now,
do.
for the purposes of the change, that's the only change. But it's still in an Article 4 area.
Yeah, that's the other concern, isn't it? Yeah.
And we need to make and do the calculation because if when they draw that circle from the house, I think is it 50 or 100 metres, whatever, 50 metres anyway, then it's got to, if it's more than 10%, then that can not be converted to HMO. We've done it in another area. Unfortunately, it wasn't template 36, but I think they ought to look at
Yeah, they should. Yeah.
and that does include that.
Yeah.
But also, I just think when you've got the rear yard, when you think about it, you're talking about 4 bedroom there. Now that could be 8 people. Whatever they tell you, that could be 8 people.
100%, won't it? Yes,
Which is
four
a
bedrooms, isn't it?
smallish family home, as was. And so you've got outside space which is not practicable because what they're saying is that we're big on bins here. We like
I was just
to have
going to say
places
that.
for bins.
Yeah.
They've actually got if you get the plan up, they've got 2 bins in the backyard and 2 bins under the front window. Now, they only do that when there isn't enough room because they have to put the bike shed, don't they? They're always a given. So there'll be a bike rack.
Yeah, it's a bit amateurish.
To see
isn't it?
to see the whole thing is
See what I mean? We've got bin storage under a window at the front on Samuel Street.
Yeah.
And in the backyard here, you've got the bike storage shed. Now that's where all the bins should be
They
because
should, yeah.
it's logical. It's by the
Logical,
kitchen,
of course it
and you
is.
could go through and put them
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
So it would appear to me that it's an overdeveloped.
I think it is.
I mean, they say that it'll only be 4 people, but we know by experience, and also what I think we ought to continue to do, and we've done it on a few properties. When you think about that being a family home, as it is now, well, as soon as they haven't changed it yet, you've got 1 bathroom.
I was just going to say that.
Now what you're talking about is 4
I know.
en suites.
Have they got en suites?
4 en suites.
Oh, they have.
So,
That's all right.
so when it's just like everything else, you take it in isolation. But actually, you get half a dozen of these around the area. There's a drain on all the resources, electric and the water, and they don't put it. So when you think about it, we just look at that's but no, it's 4. And I just think that if we look at a big planning application, we always say we must have this, and they'll put extra for the supply of water. We don't look at that. You think of how many will have been changed, and the pressure on Victorian, basically, and the Victorian infrastructure, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, the other interesting thing is really, I don't know. You can extract as much as you like, right? I don't care. The Victorian houses, I can't see how they're not going to get all mouldy and condensation filled, personally, because they're not made to have all these bathrooms and all this going on in the air. They're just not. It's just like excessive. Yeah, it's like excessive. And all the people that live there, I think it'll soon look scruffy, personally.
I suppose it's not a material plan.
No, it's not. But I was thinking for the people that are going to
The
occupy
amount of
it.
numbers in a small terraced house.
It
Yeah.
does make you wonder though, seriously, you've been saying that it's the impact on the Victorian sewers and the drains and all that.
Yeah.
You know, and if the Article 4 direction area, then almost certainly a load of HM comes around the corner. You know, which all adds to the pressure. And you can see it happening all over. I mean, quite close to here, some Victorian cottages. Fairly recently, there was a block.
Can you go back?
Drain block
Okay.
because of
The one you just come, that's it. No, the other one. That one. Right. What is the cross in bedroom 4?
Bedroom 4.
Is that a shower? Is
That'll be
it?
shower.
Okay. Bedroom 3. Where do they shower?
There in the corner. On the
Where?
bottom. On the bottom.
There.
No, that's bedroom 2.
No, Tin.
Is it? Well,
No, Tin. There's one. It's back to back into there, look.
No, that's bedroom 2.
Shower.
Yeah.
There's your other little bathroom next to it.
Yeah,
that one, that's
Where's the
it.
shower?
Hmm?
Where's the shower?
Bedroom 3.
Bedroom-
Yeah.
According to that, there isn't one.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry?
It might be a Jack and Jill one. Yeah, it might be. Is it a Jack and Jill one?
Well, there's no door there.
There is no door there. Yeah, there's no door, is there?
Well,
I'm just, and it looks like there's a shower in the kitchen.
I think
it doesn't indicate, does it? It indicates.
I'm sorry,
It looks like there's a shower.
well, it's
am I wrong or what?
Well,
where's the back?
Yeah, they've left a toilet, a sink, and a shower in the kitchen.
According to that, there's only
Plans not practical.
there's only 2 showers on that complete plan.
Well, there's
Because the
bedroom
other ones
4.
have only got a toilet and a wash sink.
Yeah, there's one in the bedroom
So they have
4.
to go
There
in
is.
the
Bedroom
kitchen
2.
to
There
have a
is.
Yeah,
Bedroom two
bedroom
there is.
4, bedroom.
There's one in the kitchen in there.
Well, isn't it?
That is a shower, isn't
A
it?
shower in the kitchen.
Is it a shower?
It looks like
That
it.
is, yeah.
You can be cooking
Yeah.
at the same time, Dennis.
Sorry?
You can be cooking
You
at
have
the
to go in the
same
kitchen.
time. Or something in the oven. then
The
go in
living
the
room's
shower.
the living room's got. Is that a loo? Door to the loo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's only got a sink in it.
No shower.
No, just a sink.
I
So
can't believe they put showers in 2 bedrooms and not the other one. And what's in bedroom 1?
Because there's no room because they've had to do the hallway at the top.
Bedroom,
They've nicked a bit to
the
make
shower
the
in the
hallway.
kitchen will be a shared shower for the other 2.
Yeah.
The what-
In the kitchen.
the what
Yeah,
colour?
I can see where it is, mate, but
In the kitchen, yeah, no.
sorry.
It used to be a
Right, so there's observations there. Right, I'm actually.
Has bedroom 1 got a shower?
There's far too many HMOs in the area anyway. And
That's odd because that's
personally, I
looks
don't
like a
think
bigger
they-
bedroom.
No.
That's the door, yeah. There ain't one in the kitchen, yeah. They've done it like that, haven't they? Yeah, I think so, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
I agree, yeah.
Yeah, right. But bedroom 3 hasn't got a shower or a bath, so
So do you get to
I
bedroom?
think all in all, it suggests that it's an over.
So you get to what? sorry?
correct. I agree with John.
How do you get access to bedroom
Bedroom
4
four.
with this?
No, there's a hallway at the top.
The whole, yeah, I think they've done that line, but really that's the door, isn't there?
That's-
That's the door to get in it.
That's what they've got now as a house. So you come off the
Yeah,
hallway.
at the bottom, or the top if you like.
I think what looking at that and pointing all this out, it's overdevelopment, isn't it?
That
It's not.
is, yeah.
It's not big enough to put 4.
So,
No.
anyway, like for all those people, that kitchen's small. Because where's like your washing machine, your bits, your thingy, your fridge, need a big fridge because you're sharing, aren't
No,
you?
they're not having any of them.
Oh, right, lovely.
No, there's far too many HMO areas. I don't think the area can cope with anymore.
They'd have been better off
Right.
like in the kitchen and the living room together. One big.
would actually.
That would be much better.
Kitchen dining.
Yeah, they're 2 small rooms. That's just stupid.
Anyway. Right. So
Well,
can we sum up what we think?
Yeah.
Half an hour we
I think
spotted.
it's one extra bedroom. There's too many
There's
bedrooms.
there's
Well,
Isn't there?
in planning terms, it's overdeveloped, isn't
Yeah.
it? For
Yeah.
the number of people that potentially could live in that.
Yeah.
not enough amenities for the amount of rooms they've got.
Yeah.
If they come in that bin storage too. Do you think? Is that coming?
Well, I mean, look, how much rubbish is going to
Anyway.
come out of all those
I was
people?
thinking that the lots of rubbish.
All the rubbish is going to come out of each one.
No, well, that, as I say, I don't think well, I think we put originally there's insufficient outside space.
Yeah.
Penn 2, 4, 6, 8 people. That's a lot of people.
I mean, they're said
Exactly.
before, but you can either put in a condition that there should be no more than 4 people in that house.
But who supervises it? That's the trouble.
But you know that they'll say they're single beds. Well, they don't put the beds because I think that would be completely out of
Yeah.
size to what the house will be.
I do.
They're just making it all equal, and it's not.
That's true, actually.
You know, you make it.
Actually, you're right, John. Yeah, because when you think about the size of what that house is, there's only so much you can split it up by. So it makes you wonder what it actually is if you add those measurements up, if that's realistic for that kind of house. But it's not.
There's 3 rooms there with 14.2 metres, one with 2 with 13.8, and the other bedroom is with 13.6. So that's the bedroom 2 is the smallest room.
And that includes the loads
Yes.
and the bathroom. So
It's not
when you
a lot
think
of
about
space,
it,
is it?
about 10 litres.
Mm.
So it's barely standard. It's barely. If it's standard, it's only there just. So I think we should, whatever we submitted last time.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't put the flow because the actual flow would word it. What they're doing is it's just.
They're trying to make it work. aren't they?
Actually,
Insufficient
I tell you
inside
what,
and out.
we ought to look at the EPC and see what square footage is. Because it is
Well, yeah, but I mean, essentially, it's quite obvious in that plan. You can see from looking at it, all they've done is use some white paste and change the names of some of the rooms.
Yeah, well, that was.
It's a doctored version of what came before. So basically, as far as I can see, a lot of the same comment stuff generally will apply.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that was the kitchen. That's if you look at the.
Yeah.
I said that was the kitchen in the front bedroom.
Yeah.
But the fact you have to put the bins on the front in a little forecourt suggests to me that you've insufficient outside space. I mean, what they've got solar panels on the roof, so that would then require quite a big unit somewhere, which usually would take place outside in the rear yard. So you can't put anything too close to that because they're quite. Do you think it's through?
So the EPC says it's 97 square metres, the whole house.
Right.
So. I mean, I've just added that up
So-
quick. I've just added that up quickly without
Overdevelopment.
adding it up. It is about right according to the EPC. So they haven't gone out. So I quickly added it up and I've looked just in case because it's like Ron Blue Peter paper. It just makes you wonder.
Okay.
A little
So
bit.
for the clarity.
Yeah.
But we're still objecting to it,
Yeah,
even though it does have a flow. That's of overdevelopment. And
We think it's overdevelopment, don't we?
and any words you can.
Grasp from what you said.
What we'll do is you send them out tomorrow to me and then they'll send that. So, and if you don't complete that, you can write back. You know, but it's general consensus then is that
Yeah.
don't book a room there yet. Right, next one. 261772. This is Beachmere Rolls Avenue, new build, extra care housing, parking, landscape and associated works. Now this is a Beachmere site that was going to fire some number of years ago now, and we're waiting for this application because it was a very popular and site, and people that probably enjoyed living on that site, didn't they? And now this one is for 75 rooms. The other one, according to the bump, was 130. So it's considerably. No, it's probably lost the height. And this is a full planning application. It's not an outline, is it? Just, and there are some comments from in the expert field of of fire, water, police, who've made and one about affordable units, which is quite important. And there's a document there from a lady in Cheshire East pointing out that what they've got there to what it should be on that size of property they should be more affordable, meaningful affordable, rather than what is affordable it's like from now. So they're obviously discussing that. So from me, what do we want to say?
Who's the builders, John? No. Who's the developers? Or is it something private? It's not interest.
It's an association, isn't it, with this company. Have gone 5 or 6 across Cheshire and Cheshire West. So basically what we would call Cheshire.
Right.
But it shouldn't be an application.
And
It's a stamp or something.
so does anybody want to make any observations?
How many is it apartments?
Yeah, 75.
75.
Is this one going to be fireproof?
Well, there is a fire report from the fire brigade too. There is a report there. What they put in. The fire brigade have put some observations that they need to tighten up, but obviously that's of paramount importance because of the nature of why we lost the building, isn't it? Because it wasn't connected, it rushed about the attic, did it?
Yeah. They skipped on the fire precautions, didn't they?
Are all these going to be privately bought, or are some going to be through a housing
it says it's
some of them were private, some of them were rented.
Yes.
And some of them what do they call it? Mixed. You rent half and buy half or something.
Share don't share.
I know 3 of the people that live there, and one of them was literally, it was his flat, and he still hasn't been paid out after all this time.
So presumably it's going to be a similar mix to the new development, although there's only half the number of units of the old one.
Yeah.
Is it the same footprint as the old site, or is it a different footprint? Do we know or don't we know?
It looks roughly the same area.
But it looks to me one of the observations by the water say about water running off there's no way that it's connected. The way they put it, it's no way that it's connected to the sewers.
Right.
So whilst they just said that's there, the experts in the water said, "Hang on, that'll just drain straight to the ground rather than away." So there's all these technical things that they look at. I think we should look at it being is it affordable? What does that mean? Because we want it best for our residents, don't we? What is affordable? But it's very difficult to come up with observations on it, to be honest. It's about 400 pages.
Extra care housing.
Yeah.
When they say
where is this
that,
going? Where's it going to go? Is it Southern Planning Committee or strategic planning?
Go in Southern Planning.
Southern Planning. Yeah.
Southern Planning next.
Yeah.
It says consultation end date, publicity end date. So who knows when it'll come? Because I imagine they'd have to agree and sort it out with go to the committee.
When it says extra care housing, it makes it sound like it's like over 50s or something like that.
55.
55. It is that, is it?
It was before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got to be It sounds like it is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Right.
But I'm not sure whether they had the caretaker there or not.
Right.
Somebody pops in now and again.
When I used to go in
That's
there,
it,
we
advantage.
used to have care
That's,
staff
Did
on
they?
site all the time.
Did they?
Yeah,
I would think there would be, wouldn't there?
they had care staff, so the care staff are based on there. And if they needed it, they would pay extra for the carers to come out.
Yeah.
But they did, I think they did have people that were younger than 55. People that they couldn't place anywhere, they might have been in their 30s, but they needed that being looked after, so they would take them on as well.
Mm.
But they had people from all sorts. There was a retired postman there, and there was also a lady who used to be an actress on Broadway. Don't ask me her name because I can't remember it.
Wow.
But I was just chatting to her one day, and she showed me some photos. She said, "This is when I was on Broadway,"
Oh.
and I made a silly question like, I said, "What part of England's that then?" Not thinking.
right, well, let's get that.
It says there,
So,
will provide 75 affordable. So
Yeah.
that sounds like 100% affordable. It's also Advantage Cheshire Limited, which is a housing association.
That's what that says. But if you look at the letter that the Cheshire East lady about affordable, she has a slightly different view of that. Because they say it's 100% affordable.
Yeah.
But then she splits it down. Making it
not for affordable.
Or is it more than 33% or 35% affordable? That's the
That's
target.
That's it, top one. That one there. Strategic housing consultation response. Yeah.
Right, so I mean, it is
a
proposed
mixture
to be
then, isn't it?
100% affordable. So the only comment all that amounts to is to say, well, it needs to meet the tenure split between the social, affordable and affordable intermediate. Fairly technical, but I mean, so they're saying you need a bit more detail on how that's going to.
Some of the people who asked for their money were told that they couldn't have the money because when it was rebuilt, they were going to be given one of these to live in.
Oh, right.
And obviously, some of them have died in the meantime, so they're not going to get the money.
Just take it over.
Yes, of course.
So they say that affordable housing should be secured by means of a planning obligation pursuant to section 106 of the Town and Country Planning Act. So they want a sum of money from that company to the council to enable that to work.
Right.
To make it an element of affordable housing, sufficient guarantee of need and affordability without any additional control. So that's technical arguments,
It is, isn't it?
which at some point they'll come to an agreement, won't we? But we will have no. But it's worth just noting that when they say 100%, it's a given. Well, when you look
at the detail,
there's a bit more to it.
There isn't there?
Because is it truly affordable? Because we're talking about Cowie, we're not talking about
no, that's right.
leafy suburb.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
we're not.
We're talking about
People selling
our
the
folk,
houses.
our folk and crew, aren't we?
That's
otherwise
right.
they've not been paid well in the main.
That's right, in the main, I agree.
We don't want them to be out, and we're buying a room, aren't they?
Yeah.
How would they do it?
That's
so
right.
the best thing, if that helps, I don't know whether it will or not. I think it's worth noting that just because the planners put it, because you get bit of cynicism being around on this planning for long enough.
Yeah.
You get very cynical about is that fact?
Well, you see, it's interesting because affordable is just another word for it's managed by a social housing, it doesn't necessarily mean it's low cost, which is what you and I would understand by the expression affordable. So it says to make affordable housing available to those in housing need. Well, that was generally the idea of social housing, wasn't it? Less the market value. So now we're talking about market value for affordable housing. That's rather odd to me. I would have thought it was, affordable housing would be effectively lower cost. But it doesn't appear to be the case. So that affordable housing is a bit of it's a questionable expression.
What's it say on rented dwellings? Because obviously you can do. Social affordable housing for rent must meet the current planning framework definition. We would like to see the retail units comply with the paragraph 18 of that particular act to ensure the rented affordable dwellings in the development can be let at rent levels which are truly affordable. Cheshire East are now seeking to support rent levels which do not exceed either the local housing allowance for the borough or regular and social housing target rent amounts, whichever is the lowest, to ensure that rented accommodation remains truly affordable across the borough for those in housing need. The total rent amount is inclusive of additional service charges which are added to rent schedules. So basically they're saying, because what's happening, a lot of the care homes are actually charging out of the leg.
Which they are.
You have to say that, and then they come back on because Cheshire East obliged to pay that. That's why they've got a lot of debt.
Yeah.
What they're trying to do is drive it down at this level. And I just think that letter is certainly something worth noting. Not as we can influence that, but basically, I read that and I think I support that view of it rather than them just saying, well, it's affordable, 100%. We're doing everything. Thank you very much.
I think it would be worthwhile as a committee to just say that we feel that the comments made by Strategic Housing should be given full weight in consideration of that. No doubt that will be the case, but it would be useful if we say that. I would suggest.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
What is, I've always thought myself as a social housing was intended to be lower cost for people who couldn't afford market rents or wasn't like that. That's
I mean, provided, like you say, they stick to that, then it would be good to crew.
To do that, that state.
If they stick to it, sometimes you don't know until you see the apartments or whatever going.
No, that's right.
Price.
Are we able to like stipulate that as part of? We can say it, can't we?
We could say it.
Yeah.
Well, I think if we sort of say this can afford full weight, it does actually say the office of the affordable housing office is objecting. That's a very serious thing. Housing objectiveness, chances are it will probably get refused anyway, as it stands, or without clarification.
I didn't see that, Steve.
But it's
On the bottom, the last paragraph.
No breakdown of the tenure mix.
How does it look on this top? It's not provided a breakdown of this mix.
Well, Dennis had already said it, the previous one, there was a difference, wasn't there? When he rented it, when he bought it.
Yeah.
There was probably so many rooms at a certain level.
Certain level, yeah.
So I think what Steve, it's up to the committee. Do you think that the comment that Steve
made
that we
I agree, I agree. Yeah.
So we'll include that.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? I mean,
am I reading that wrong? The paragraph above, 165 one bedroom.
Yeah.
62 bedroom.
That's across the piece, isn't it? It says there. Sorry, the system used to allocate social affordable renting housing across Cheshire East shows that in currently 269 applicants express a need for over 55 accommodation.
Yeah.
And then that's broke down into 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that was like a survey done.
Especially saying that's what
what's required. Yeah.
Going forward, because we're living longer.
That's right. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Well, it all has to be put in the.
It does
well,
in the report, yeah.
Unless they get rid of us early.
That's right, that's right. That's right.
Right.
That's right.
So, is there
Okay,
any?
yeah, no, I agree with that.
And I just said the other one would be the fire. I think we ought to mention the fact of the
I agree with that bit, yeah.
again
Fire
that
bit.
report by the
Yeah.
fire, the
100%.
ongoing discussions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
They're experts in it.
Yeah.
Having
We're highlighting it.
where
aren't
the
we?
hydrants are,
Yeah.
where the water,
Yeah,
so that we don't have a
yeah.
problem.
Later on.
And I think that would be true.
I do. It's prudent for us to say so.
Wouldn't we?
Yeah, that we've highlighted it. We know. We remember. It's important.
So I say, well, we've got the five
Yeah.
hydrants down the road.
That's
which-
right.
That's what unfortunately did. So this has got to be belt and braces.
Of course it has.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course it has.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Colin? Did we just
Yeah.
put those general
Yeah.
comments? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Katie?
Of course it is.
I'm sure you'll make a silk purse out of this. Right. So we'll move on then. Item 7, to consider making response to any urgent planning applications.
So what's been received?
Well, that's very strange.
I don't know anyone.
Probably turn up. Anyway, item 8 then, to no response to submission of the delegation.
That list is
They're in.
attached.
There were those that we got under item 8 last time, Bridget, Morrison,
Yeah,
Westby, and
yeah.
so on.
Yeah.
Item 9 then, to note and consider correspondence any. Oh dear. 10, to note Cheshire East correspondence regarding planning enforcement and plan. Oh dear. Here we go.
Really? I mean,
To receive any update on the
that's supposed to be-
progress of the.
Chair, I mean,
Sorry.
nothing about planning enforcement and planning issues. I mean, I find that staggering. I really do. Well, maybe I shouldn't.
I don't know what you mean, so-
I
don't know what you
mean, the updates. Sorry,
Update on progress of the crib conservation. Oh,
Has an update from the heritage manager today. She said Cheshire East are waiting for reverse that. The graphic designer is waiting for Cheshire East to provide some vital information. The draft will then be produced, and we should have that as soon as possible for review. So the draft is more or less on its way.
That's good.
Just waiting for Cheshire East.
So we'll have a special meeting next year.
Right. So that all hinges on the graphic designers, isn't it?
Yeah. And Vicky also said she's working on a local list.
Right. Oh, that is
So when that available? They say as soon as possible. What does that mean?
Well, the idea for the first draft was that we had a copy by July. So, presumably
They
we're
didn't
still
say what
working.
year.
No. Presumably we're still working with that. It could be minimal, it could be every scrub of the page, don't know. But it's underway. In progress. Watch this space.
right. Any questions
July.
on that?
July, but it could be August, in which case we might need that special meeting.
Right.
Chair.
Is that
Anything else?
conclude?
Yes, thank you.
Right, well, with a heavy heart, sorry, I come to item 12,
Yeah.
and to note the date of the next meeting is 20th of July at 6 p.m.
Lovely, thank you.
I will thank you for your attendance, your patience, your
Thank you,
occasional
John.
burst of humour,
Your
Thank
comments.
you.
and I close the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very